Ladies and gentlemen, we are now doing a review of the stake.com sportsbook. Probably heard of stake.com. We're going to get into it. What's up with the sportsbook? Is it worth using? Is it worth signing up for? The good, the bad, the ugly. Let's check it out. All right, so come over to Stake, and to go to the sportsbook, you just click over here, Sports, and it should take you to the lobby. Lobby has live events usually, and you can also click to starting soon or live events. You can set some favorites, so I guess that's kind of handy. Nitty gritty, I've never heard of anyone being banned from Stake Sportsbook for their betting patterns, so that's a positive. If you have heard of anyone being banned from Stake or limited or even limited from Stake due to how they bet, then let me know. I've never heard of it. And I do see a lot of juicy bets going through, so you can scroll down to the bottom. Here we go. Scroll down to the bottom. When you're in the sports section, you can see all bets. You can click here, high rollers, and we're just going to take a look at that right now. So, all right, we got some decent bets coming in here. We got some 600, $2,000. So yeah, I've seen plenty of 10K bets go through like it's nothing on this stream. So it's going to depend on the event what the limit is. I can't say there's a general limit, but I would say that they book a lot of action, and like I said, I've never heard of anyone being limited. So that is one of the first criteria. Another criteria is just the odds in general. What's up with the odds in general? So I'm going to go over here to soccer because that's what I can talk about mostly right now. And yeah, if we head over to soccer, so today's Champions League, Munich Lazio. We got 158 for Munich and 520 for Lazio. It's okay odds. There are places where you can get better odds than that. You might only, it's true that this, for example, in this three-way situation, maybe Stake has the better line for the draw, maybe. But a lot of the times there's going to be a better place to get a better line than Stake, just to be blunt. However, it's still good as to have as an out. And you will catch lines here. So it's definitely worth something. I wouldn't say that Stake is a leader as far as line movement. So that's something to keep in mind. More of a follower. As far as for three-way markets, you probably don't get a lot of people betting on the draw. So that's something else to keep in mind. Yeah, so, that being said, the odds are competitive, let's say. You've come over here to this screen, so I like to put it in that mode. What I have in here, you can also click this little thing here, and it goes into just more of a basic mode, and you can go over here to this, and you can flip between handicap or total. Here it has next goal. So yeah, it's just depending on how you like to look at it. For US sports, it's the same basically. Here we go to NBA. So right now we're on, this is the mode where you can see spread, total, and money line right all together. And if you click this little button, you'll just see the sides. And then if you want to flip through and go to handicap, then you can like that. So actually, that's a pretty convenient way to flip through lines, actually. Pretty good. They do offer a lot of other bets. So here we got NBA. We got 35 other options. That's pretty decent. They do not have player props for the most part. They do have things like for soccer, anytime goal scorer or first time goal scorer for a player prop, but they do not have a lot of the props for individual players. They do, however, have a good range of other props half quarters, points. Here we got for NBA, for soccer, they've got, bookings, halftime, all kinds of stuff. Here we got, so we got 76 options for the Champions League game tonight. Minute markets, all this, they got a lot of stuff. So there's plenty of bets to be made here. They have plenty of options, good amount of props. I guess if you're into parlays, something cool is you can freely parlay live in-play bets, which not everywhere allows. So if that's something you're into, then by all means take part. You can just quickly throw together a parlay with a bunch of live action and no problem. They will also let you parlay Asian quarters. So if you have Bayern plus 1.25, you can include that in a parlay, and it will just be a reduced parlay. So if you're into that kind of thing, that's definitely something. So here we can just pick a bunch of live games right now, and you can parlay them. Just go over here to hit multi, and there you go. Boom. You're into the parlay world. I will say that something to take advantage of over at Stake is the promotions, because the promotions are decent for sports. So we're just going to check them out right now. Right now they have for EPL, German Bundesliga, and Champions League. It might be for Europa League tonight too. If you bet on the three-way market, if you're a team and you bet on one of the home or away, if your team is ahead after 60 minutes, it's a win. That is something that is not a bad bet. I would say though, for all promos, if you were not going to bet that anyway, then don't bet it because of a promo. That's pretty much what they're gonna. Oh, here you go. So NBA, team up by 16, paid out regardless. So if you're going to bet on that side anyway, then go for it. Of course, that's money line. So probably going to be a pretty heavy favorite that's going to get 16 up. But hey, it's put that into your calculations, your models, your whatever, your DGen style. And of course, they got plenty of casino promos. We're not going to get into casino today. Here's the 60-minute lead one I was telling about. So that's not a bad promo, I would say. And they do have some live streaming. I would also say, here we go, split decision money back on UFC. Again, if you're going to bet on that fight anyway, and you think it could go the distance, that's not a bad, then I would say Stake. It's worth it to take a small cut in the odds maybe for this. It's basically, so money back if lost by split decision is essentially a free hedged prop bet on that, because at some places you can bet so and so wins by. Actually, Stake does have MMA props. I will give them props for that. Thing is, I don't know if they're out this early, but actually they should be, because the fight's only in a few days. But they do have props for that. For MMA, they have, it's not bad, and they do have entertainment. So if you like to bet on the Oscars, things like that, you can do it. Sometimes they have last time they let you parlay Oscar bets, even within the same event, which is rare nowadays for sports books. That's definitely something. If you're into that, then I would check that out. All right, so let's just go. So right here, it looks like they only have rounds, because I just see the +2 there. Let's see if they have props for the main event yet. Yes, they do have some props for these events. Let's go over here to Lewis Blades. By the way, I think this one is going to go over 1.5 rounds. I only get 1.5 for that here right now. But yeah, here we go. So you can do a winning method, winner and exact rounds, and will the fight go the distance? So a decent selection of props. It's not every prop out there. There are places with way more props than this even, but that's not a bad selection. And like I said, they're offering split decision insurance. So sum it up, Stake gets the DGen Bet stamp of approval. Odds are pretty good, are competitive, could be better, but they're decent enough to use. I don't see people getting limited or banned here. The promos are good. Beware not to make them to lure you into overbetting, but the promos are good. MMA lost by bet on a side, lost by split decision, money back. That's pretty good. Also, sign up for the forum and make a few posts. They have other promos that are worth it to have a look at in the forum, but you have to have 10 posts in the forum. They give you weekly money back for your sports bets, kind of like a rake back. I will say it's intransparent how it's calculated, in my opinion. I mean, you have levels: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, depending on your volume of betting, or maybe, I don't even know if I think it's volume of betting combined with volume of deposits. And they do give you weekly money back, but it's not that much, but it's something. So I will give them that. So all that together, because of all that together, stamp of approval. Check out the link below. Disclosure, it is an affiliate link, but stake.com does do volume-based affiliate. You can make that kind of deal. This is not a rev share deal. That means that I'm not profiting off your losses. If you use my link, I'm simply getting a commission on the volume of betting being done by you if you use my link below. So I'm not profiting off your losses. And I just want to make that clear. And I think that most affiliates should start doing that disclosure. All right, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. Put your comments below. Check me out on Twitter, TheoG__. Check me out on Telegram at SportsBet. Join the chat. DGenBet.com. Theo Goodman signing off. There you go.